Hola mi gente. I guess, of course, every time I make a new video, there's always something different about me, and it's this wig. I love blonde hair, but I'm not sure blonde hair really fits me. But, whatever, right? That's what wigs are for. Anyway, so, I'm super sorry for not being consistent on YouTube. I have a problem with consistency. You could ask my boyfriend. I have a real problem with that. You could ask my family. You could ask my friends. I'm just really bad at that. But anyway, I'm gonna try to get it together, obviously, for you guys. But so the next video that I plan on recording is a video in regards to my hair. So November makes a year since I shaved my head bald, right? And I want to make a video on like how I felt and what it did to me, and like all those great things that you talk about when you basically cut off all your freaking hair. But yeah, and I'm also making a challenge video afterward. It's gonna be a year of chemical free things for my hair. No gel, no hairspray, no hair dye, which is gonna be kind of hard for me because I really like to dye my hair. But at the same time, I've noticed that within this time span, my hair has been a lot healthier. Uh, Obviously, you can't see it right now, but maybe in the next video, well, obviously in the next video, I'm gonna show you guys, like what's underneath these wigs that I've been wearing. But so I'm also planning on making video updates about every 3 months to show you guys the process of my hair and what's going on with it, like what has changed, what hasn't changed, if anything did change, just to see if my hair goes faster, who knows. But so of course, stay tuned, stay with me. Hope you guys still love me. Sorry for not being consistent. I'll work on it. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye. Hey, you notice something different? I actually have my natural hair out. Yes, this is not a wig. This actually is growing from my scalp. Yeah, so I did mention previously that I was going to make a video in regards to my hair because November makes it a year since I've shaved my head completely bald. First, I'm going to speak about my experience and how it made me feel to cut all my hair off. I shaved all my hair off. I felt so liberated and empowered. It was like a little bit crazy. Like I had so much self-confidence even though I basically got rid of all my hair. And like you might say to me, well, Naja, like what's so bad about shaving your head bald? And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that women, we tend to rely on our hair as, like a safety blanket. And it's actually the truth. What you could do is you can ask any girl who's walked into a salon and ask for a trim instead of a cut. That's just because a lot of people are very comfortable with inconsistency. And remember what I said before, I'm not a very consistent person. Trying to change it, of course. But yeah, so I just decided this was probably the only hairstyle I haven't tried. And so I did it just to see what it'll do for me. And it gave me so much confidence. It is just crazy. Like, I didn't even wear that much makeup either when I shaved all my hair off. I literally just cut it all off and just left it at that. Like, that's seriously how it was. And I loved it. And to this day, I still love it. I mean, I have partial undercut again. But I absolutely loved it. And funny thing is that, it was life-changing for me. I learned a lot about myself and about the people around me. I learned actually how to be a lot more understanding and caring. And I know people will probably say, what does cutting your hair have to do with any of that? Well, the truth of the matter is that everyone is a little shallow. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm an angel. But with my longer hair, I always felt like I had like an upper hand over people who didn't have hair or had very little hair. Because that's what, men like. That's what society called for. And in shaving my head, I realized that it was just so empowering because it was just like, I'm a woman and I'm going to do this because I want to, not because society is making me do this or not because, you know, there are like these weird beauty standards that I have to live by. And so I have really learned a lot about myself. Like, I changed my character, and like I wasn't so mean and rude anymore to people. And I guess that just happened because a lot of people thought I was sick when my hair was cut off. And I mean, it is what it is, but you know, I explained, no, this was a choice. Like, I actually shaved all my hair off because I wanted to do that. You know, I wanted to make a difference within myself. And so I evolved a lot and I grew. And that's basically all that. Sorry about the shifting. That's really all that happened, you know. Sorry about that. That's all that really happened with my experience in shaving my head off. My hair off, head off. Sorry. But the other thing is, what was I gonna talk about? The change in my hair. See, forgetting things. The change within my actual hair. My hair has never actually really been this curly before. I was born with like straight wavy hair, straight wavy blonde hair, and as I got older, it got darker, but it always stayed the same like texture. But it was always thick also. So I had thick, straight, wavy type blonde hair. And so now I've noticed, because I don't use heat or anything on my hair, I just curl it. I just let the curls live. It has just been so curly. Like, I have like massive volume, but I mean, I always have had volume, but like a lot of volume and a lot of curl. You know, like I got a little fro going on, which is great. I love it. I'm totally embracing my Afro Latina side. And yeah, so like it was great. I would never, ever trade that experience, you know, for the world at all. I loved it. It has just been, like I said, a learning experience. You know, my texture of my hair has changed, which has forced me to learn more about different types of hair textures. I mean, I already knew a good amount about like my old hair texture and like my sister's texture, which was curly, and then, you know, the textures that I saw around me. But this has forced me to expand my horizon with other hair textures. And you know, I've always had friends of different ethnicities, different, you know, nationalities, but I've never actually dealt with different kind of hair, because in my family we all mostly have the same kind of hair. So there wasn't a lot of exposure, you know, for me at that time, even though obviously as I got older, I changed that aspect. I started working with different hair types, different hair textures, and it's worked for me. But this is a personal experience, like a personal change, and I feel like that's the greatest thing, you know, like that's why I grew. And honestly, the other thing that has really got me into different textures and loving my curls a lot is actually my boyfriend's hair. My boyfriend's hair is tightly coiled curls, very thick, and I love it. I twist his hair, I braid his hair, I do everything to his hair, but he has just so much of it, and it's so beautiful, the color and the way that it feels. I love to curl his hair. So his hair has also given me a lot of knowledge on how to deal with hair like his, at least. And so I think that's really awesome. I feel like coming from someone of, you know, a very mixed background, I feel like I should know about all these things, because in the day of tomorrow, when I have a child, whether that child is with the person I'm with now or, you know, someone else in the future, I'm gonna have to teach them about all this diversity, you know, and all these different things. And I feel like that is a very important thing that you need to teach your children. You know, as we grow older, we change our opinions about certain things and our outlooks, and it's always good to stay awake within our world. But yeah, I'll see you all in November. Everyone have a stay blessed. Everyone stay healthy, happy. Me love you. Mwah. See you later. Bye.